Access is a place where people come to have fun, including me working here, thankfully, because you're encountering people all of the time who have decided that they want to give something new a go. They're coming in to either develop their own creativity, experience the fruits of somebody else having developed their own creativity. It's a place where people come to gather, to chat, to have fun, to laugh. Sometimes it's a place where people come to weep. It's a place where people come to figure things out. And that's a really, really potent environment to be in every day.
I love coming here. It's a very relaxed place to work. The staff are always very helpful and lovely, and it's a lovely stage to work on. So it's always a pleasure, something I look forward to. And then I love coming to see shows here as well. So just anything to do with theatre, and I'm happy.
I love working here because I meet so many different people. I'm here 12 and a half years and just get to meet so many interesting people.
I come to the Axis I take part in a dance group called Threads. We're a local group of ladies that come in. We do dance productions. We do in Chicago in a couple of months. I also come to the Axis for training groups, which is run by CAFTA. I would come and see performances also taking place that happen in the Axis Theatre here as well, and the Christmas pantos, and for a cup of coffee.
It caters for all ages. Like you have the creche there, and then you have active living that comes in, like, and uses the dance studio. But it's something plus that, because all of those ages are gathered in one building, and utilise all the aspects of it. And then they congregate here together in the cafe, and there's a great mixture of people, and different.
Access to me is a window of opportunity, I think, especially for young people, because it allows them to kind of experience or expand their interests, or interests that they didn't even know they had. For example, 10 years ago, I think, I came here for the first time to a small theatre class, and since then, 10 years later, I'm now facilitating my own theatre workshops nearby, and I'm pursuing what I love doing, which is film and photography. And I wouldn't have been able to do that through the help of Access.
Well, I see an Active is a very active place. I come to see all the people of Active, particularly the staff, who I get on particularly well. But I would never leave the place. It's here it's where I always wanted to be, was here.
The way I got involved with the Axis was through James Costello and the Worker Class Records down Broken Song. I was featuring in a few of the things that they were doing, and then it led on to doing other stuff, like what was that called, the poetry thing with Colin Keegan, and then doing the Creative Space project with Dino Scurry and all the rest of them. So yeah, my involvement as an artist, I do a lot of different things, like I write, I rap, sometimes I act, sometimes I direct, and other things like that, so creative substance really.
For myself, it's the creative writing with the Rise On group. That's how I got introduced to the Axis. It was Colin Keegan that facilitated the Rise On group, and it gave me a chance to show me creative side of my writing skills, and which ended up in, we did a short story for the performance when Carlos Gomez came here last November, and it was due to the fact that as I took part in that Rise On group that I was enabled to go forward and end up producing the story, which is fantastic for me.
I think the arts are so important for everybody, no matter how old or how young you are. I think the arts are a great way of expression. I know for myself when I did the music project, it helped me deal with a lot of feelings that I maybe didn't even know I had, and it was a good way for me to kind of deal with those feelings in a maybe a different way rather than talking to someone which I maybe wasn't comfortable with.
It's this connection to, you're not feeling that you're not allowed to do something just because you might have grown-up children the way we all have grown-up children, and it's that idea that just because we're slightly older than what you consider to be dance groups, there's none of that. There's no stigma. It's all about enjoying it, and we're entitled to have fun. We're not have to stay at home.
Working in a place where people come to play, we've forgotten the fundamentals of how important play and exploration is. But the arts are a point where, you know, we encounter ourselves, we encounter each other, and it's important to be able to do that in a variety of ways. It doesn't always suit everybody to do it in exactly the same way.
I'd like to see, especially with access, with the community coming in. I love seeing the fact that people you see on the street are in there, they're up in the dance studio, they come, they're your audience members, they're the people sending their kids for the art classes and the singing classes and using the recording studio downstairs. Like, it's great to see that although it's a theatre and it's in the community, that you see the community there. So I think it's very, very important and very essential, I think.
I think the arts are very important. It's how we express ourselves, and I think everybody should be able to express themselves at a community level artistically, at a professional level artistically, and to quote Margaret Atwood in terms of stories, in the end we all become stories.